All right, so there are plenty of anime podcasts, but why not have just one more? It's just another Weebcast. I am Sean TheMKninja, and I'm joined by my friends.
I'm Noah the Bandicoot.
Hey yo, it's Pinko! Good evening.
What's good, hookers? I'm a literal nerd, and today we're not talking about words? How weird.
You skipped over Tom.
He doesn't even know how to
go
read
with
the
it.
fucking intro order. And I thought Allie was gonna fuck it up.
Tom?
I'm Purple Tanuki.
Yes. Hello. We have.
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
No, you're good. You're fine. Don't worry. But yes, anyone who can tell, there we have new folks in. Unfortunately, I've invite two new people so that way we could try to have sessions a bit more frequently. Because one of the things that's been really keeping us from doing this too often is scheduling issues. And with four of us, if two of us are out, it's kind of odd. But now we have six. Unfortunately, one of the folks I invited in, Nator, was unable to join for this, but I have a literal nerd Juanito with us. He is a good friend, a new friend, in fact, a good new friend, good friend.
More than a good friend, in fact.
Yo, we had our own arc of ourselves in the last couple of months. That's
Damn, one's mine.
Now,
It
put
can
the
be
image
right
of
now.
you
It comes
after the
drinking
training
out of
arc.
the same drink.
Sounds good to me.
Sean, put the photo of you and Juanito sharing a drink.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in.
that's
Friends
one of the things
or
that's been
more
happening.
than friends? You decide, shippers.
You decide, shippers. This is definitely from the beach episode.
Actually, no, it was a few days after the beach episode.
Yeah, I
Damn,
wasn't invited.
You
into
wasn't
the
there for the
episode.
beach episode, you bitch. You weren't there for me when I
Damn,
had
all
a
right.
mouthful of
They had
salt water.
Listen, you had to
Oh, I
charge
thought
me
you
like
said
$20
something else.
each of you, so that way you could see me without a top. Just saying.
I mean,
Why not? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know,
idiot.
free hooker. Do I look like one of those hookers with the free OnlyFans? No, I do not.
Yes. Yes, actually.
Come to Femboy Hooters.
To femboy hooter.
what has this evolved into?
How short are their booty shorts?
As short as you want them to be.
Okay.
Damn.
They're just wearing fucking floss.
Fly. God.
Jesus. No, it's like the butt floss from, what was it, Guilty Gear? What's her name? Is
No,
that?
it was
my
Blaze
God.
Blaze Blue. It was Blaze
Uh,
Blue, right? Bullet. That was her name.
Blue. Yeah, bullet. Yeah, butt floss.
Butt floss. Oh fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, actually, speaking of, did you see that Guilty Gear is getting its own anime? Guilty Gear Strive
I
is
did.
getting anime.
I
It
did
is?
not. I did not know that actually.
I've heard rumors of it, so I guess it's been confirmed.
The trailer came out, I think, today or yesterday.
Season 4 of Guilty Gear was revealed today, and Lucy from fucking Cyberpunk
I
and
saw
Trailers
that.
is going to be a
Sorry,
guest
you said a
character.
trigger word. Sorry, go on.
I don't get it. But
Lucy Hartfield.
yeah, so yeah, Lucy guest character in Guilty Gear, that is a very interesting pick.
I mean, she is probably the most popular character from it.
I know, but like Cyberpunk Edge Runners crossing over with Guilty Gear is the weirdest fucking thing I've seen in today.
I mean, there's been other weirder things, I feel like. Or interesting. Well, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say that's not disinteresting, but it's just about as interesting as some other collabs. Like Yor and Chun-Li.
Yes, I was about to bring that up. That was the other like super weird collab. Except that the difference is Lucy is going to be a character, while Yor was a glorified costume.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
costume.
that did happen. I forgot about that genuinely because
Or
they
we
could've
could,
had the
or
Ninja
we could have,
Turtles.
or you could play Homelander in Mortal Kombat or Omni.
Mortal 1 Combat.
yeah.
Mortal One.
Mortal One
Oh yeah,
Kombat.
no, I get it now.
I unironically call that game by that title.
Do you
Because
really?
yes, I call it Mortal
Got
1 Combat
thrown
every
off
single
for
time.
a
I
second
mean,
the way that you
who
did that.
died though? Nobody.
It's a Mortal Kombat game. Everybody dies.
Everybody dies at one point in Mortal Kombat.
No, I know, but no one died in that game though.
They need to make sequels somehow. God.
Wait, Oh yeah, that's
Don't be in
right.
business.
The only characters that really died were like the multiverse characters, and those don't really count all that
Exactly.
much. I
And
forgot
even
about
then,
that.
I wouldn't be surprised if like alternate universe Shang Tsung and Quan Chi were to like somehow come back.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, I got a just because we're on the Mortal 1 combat train for a second. Do we think there's going to be a season 2 of characters?
Definitely.
I feel like there
There's the
should, but
potential.
I mean, I just feel like the game's been losing a lot of steam, like a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would imagine since it's still like a big franchise, and I imagine I want to make money, but who knows?
I'm not really
I don't
sure.
know.
I don't really think so.
I don't blame you for not thinking so. The game hasn't done as well as a lot of the other Mortal Kombat's did.
Yeah, it might
I'll
just
say this-
release a couple more costumes and then just like, I don't know, off to development for Injustice 3 or whatever.
Injustice 3?
I was actually going to bring that up. I don't think Mortal 1 combat should have been made, at least not yet. Like,
Really? Why do you think that?
well, because I felt like NetherRealm Studios was having a good balance of like projects. Like, whenever I'm in the past, when we start, ever since Mortal Kombat 9, then Injustice, then Mortal Kombat X, then Injustice 2, and then 11, it felt like we had a good balance. So when a new Mortal Kombat and/or Injustice game came out, it was a big deal because the game that preceded it could take a break, maybe go into development. With Mortal 1 Combat, it just like, even though it has been a while since 11 came out, it doesn't feel like it came out that long ago. And anybody that wanted an Injustice 3 felt robbed. So like I kind of wished we either got Injustice 3 or maybe they can make a new IP with something. But like I think
be
Mortal
cool,
1
too.
Combat was the wrong horse to bet. And I'm not saying that I am right, because the reason why the numbers aren't doing well is purely I want to say it's more than just a popularity thing
I think
that's
it's a
causing it
marketing
to
thing.
lose numbers. Yeah, it could be a marketing thing.
I mean, yeah, a
But,
bunch
like-
of YouTubers have just kind of like called out Mortal Kombat and their development cycle, as well as how they treated their employees.
It feels like a
Yeah.
lot of game studios these days are getting called out for that kind of stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but NetherRealm even more so, especially because like NetherRealm has never really had any good faith. I mean, you can argue it has, but if it has, it's barely any, because of how attached it is to like Warner Brothers and how Warner Brothers just like adds all these microtransactions to their games.
Mhm.
Warner Brothers merit has also been
And
going
NetherRealm
down the
was like no
toilet.
exception to that. Huh?
Warner Brothers merit has also been going down the toilet over recent years.
I mean, yeah, they haven't had a good game since like what Arkham Knight.
I want to say yes.
And even then, that's a very divisive game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which it probably is more popular in hindsight now, but like I remember when that game first came out, everybody
Yeah.
was saying that
Everyone
it was on
having,
the
like,
same
mixed
levels as
feelings about it.
Origins.
It's one of those things where as time goes by, people sort of think more positively about it, especially with the most recent announcement of the fucking like VR or whatever bullshit that they had.
Damn, what a waste.
Right? I remember the reactions. People were like, "Oh my god!" And then as soon as it revealed what it was, they're like, "Oh, okay, not interested."
Poor Kevin.
Oh my,
Oh, that was so funny.
oh my god! Oh my god, this is amazing! Oh my god!
I remember
was like,
Kevin
"Fuck
was
this shit."
Kevin was so excited when it was just like Arkham, and then it was revealed that he was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh.
I kind of have Bat Family fatigue at this point.
I mean, that's fair. There have been a lot of games. I know
Like-
Gotham Knights and such was a
Mhm.
also
Like I'm a
divisive.
huge Bat Family fan. Like I love Nightwing, but we've just seen so much of them, and it's just like getting.
I mean, I feel more towards the Suicide Squad than the Bat Family.
that is more
just comparing
recent,
the
but
two.
yes.
Yeah.
Because like
yeah.
it feels like ever since the first film, they just wouldn't go the fuck away, and now we have to go back to the Weebcast. There's an anime version.
Oh, that's
of the
right.
Suicide Squad.
Wasn't that like terrible?
Hey, I
Maybe.
Okay, so I think the English dub makes it like an enjoyably bad anime compared to sub. You know, like those animes that like are not good, but like the dub is like, hey, let's just go balls to the walls with it and make it funny.
Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories. My first girlfriend was fuck. Was a fuck. What
I
was
know
it
you've
called?
talked about that one before too.
Yeah. That
Was,
dub is
Gyaru?
fucking hilarious.
Was it? No, it wasn't that one. I thought it was like the. Nope, that's a different anime I'm thinking of. I know what you're. Was it Gal?
My first girlfriend was a gal.
That was it. That was it.
That dub is fucking hilarious.
I came
Not a
back.
good
I heard
anime,
something about a
great
dub. Are you talking about the Suicide Squad Isekai dub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. That dub is ass, but I don't see the Suicide
Yeah,
Squad
but
getting much
it's an
limelight for
enjoyable
much
ass.
longer.
I just like me. I
The
just
reason
like
why
that
is-
dance. I just like the dance. In
Oh, the man. Oh, yo, that's me in the club. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? That's me.
I
clubbing.
can't
That's
get
just like,
I can't get
oh,
over
oh,
that.
Yeah,
gif.
loosen my
That
lips.
gif-
Whatever.
I've seen nothing of the anime outside of small clips and people simping over Harley.
Oh,
I
Harley
mean-
looks great.
Who wouldn't?
I like her design. I like her design in the anime.
She is
I feel
adorably
like-
terrifying.
I feel like the Suicide Squad 2016 movie just kind of finalized her modern design. Because
Yeah.
they struggled a lot after, I'd say sometime between Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Because, like, you had Punk Harley, but no one really knew what to do with her. Like,
Mhm.
Injustice 1 gave her a weird-ass Jester, like, but make it slutty outfit. And she had this weird Ren Fair thing going on in Arkham Knight. And so now they've moved to, like, you know, black and red corset thing, black and red jacket, black and red shorts. Simple.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it looks
Yeah.
and it looks really good. Like, it's just classic Harley colors, just modern twist to it.
Yeah, I know, and people also really grew to attach like Margot Robbie's interpretation as well. You know, she's one of the best
That
parts.
too. Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't really. I remember hearing about the Suicide Squad like isekai, and my first reaction was, what? Why?
How does that work?
Like, I mean, I don't know. It's not often that you see an anime off of like a Western property. It's happened before. Like I know Stan Lee worked on a bunch of anime before, and we've also seen it. There's like some video games that got anime as well.
Yeah.
Hell, there's a fucking Rick and Morty anime.
Is there really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
what studios
dead.
worked on it, but it is officially like done in collaboration with Adult Swim.
I love it.
But like, I was just like, what? Really? Why? Like, an isekai. I know isekai is the big hot thing right now for the moment, until it starts dying out in a few years. But like, it seems so weird. And now that it's out, I've heard like I've had no impression. It's just like oh, Harley's
Okay.
everywhere, but cool.
I can explain that actually because I remember seeing this one statement made by DC. They said that this was done in order to get their name more out there in Japan, introduce these characters to a Japanese audience,
Okay.
while also trying to appeal to a Western audience with isekai because of how big isekai is here.
What the fuck?
That is
Yeah.
fair.
That's why a lot of reviewers, I don't know if you guys have seen other reviews of this show, but a lot of them have been saying like if you're new to DC and you want to, you know, start somewhere, it's a good show for you, but if you're very familiar with these characters, like yours truly, then it's not really for you.
That's fair. You know, it's one of those kind of like
And I
beginner...
noticed that when like Deadshot was surprised about Harley Quinn and the fact that he didn't know who she was when Deadshot's based in Gotham, he would obviously know
Yeah.
who Harley Quinn is.
No.
That's kind of like being set in Metropolis and not knowing who Lex Luthor is. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, where is it streaming? Is it Crunchyroll?
I don't know if it's in Crunchyroll, but I know it's on Max.
HBO Max.
Oh,
I know it's
that's
on
why I
HBO
haven't
Max.
fucking seen it, because I don't have HBO Max.
Good boy.
I had never cared to get it. There's been like maybe 2 shows.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean like there's been like maybe 2 shows that were on Max that I want to see, and one of them is My Adventures with
House of
Superman.
Dragons and Euphoria. That's kind of it. My 2 moods.
I know I want to see the Superman show, My Adventures with Superman.
That too.
But
It's
I
so
can
good.
also get the, isn't it? I think it was a bundle I could get. No, it was on Amazon because I can get on Amazon and get a free trial and watch it there. Because you can watch it a little bit with Prime. But I have no interest in getting Max otherwise. Because I feel like there's a lot of random places you'll see anime and like streaming. You know, like there's some that's on Disney Plus. Like why? It's where
Okay,
most of
that's
the
because
time-
anime is like
Yeah.
anime fans are fucking loyal.
fair.
Like they will buy some crazy ass merch just because it has, their favorite anime character on it. Like look at One Piece merch for instance. Like that shit sells like crazy. Like I see it everywhere on Twitter.
Ooh, speaking of One Piece, apparently there was a recent there was was it statistics or something like that showed apparently it's the #1 show of this year globally.
I'm not surprised the Netflix live action did like wonders for the marketing in the West.
That is
Because
true.
before that, it was just, oh yeah, the 4 Kids dub.
God, gotta go,
Oh, yeah.
gotta go.
Go give it up, Louie.
Solo.
Don't get it up, Zoro!
No, they call him
Go give it
Solo.
up, Nami.
You know, it was funny showing Jeremy that for the first time.
Yes.
You showed him the 4 Kids version.
Yes.
What
So-
Why was I not there?
Oh,
We showed him the intro,
Oh,
and then
no.
there was the one against Crocodile where he the desert now you're desert doo doo that shit.
Did you
Oh,
show him
Lord.
the one where it's like, "Hey, Luffy, it's great to see you, buddy. Save it, Luffy!"
I love that clip. First of all, second of all, I think I did show it to him because I pulled up. He's like, look at this shit. I thought it was fucking
What about
hilarious.
the fucking water pistols?
I don't think
Or
so.
that crazy ass contraption Helmeppo had.
They showed him a few
Like,
clips.
attack
That's
Kobe.
pretty-
He's like, take
that's
one step
pretty-
and I'll use my spring-loaded hammer device.
That's a
I
pretty
hate
good
that.
one too.
I hate
That
that.
one's a good one.
So much. Fuck.
I just love how goofy it is. Like, they could have just copy-pasted
Oh
a
my
water
God.
pistol on it, but no. They just had to be extra.
I still think it's funny that Sanji's voice actor for the 4 Kids, despite not smoking, sounds more like a smoker than the good
He owns
dub.
a bar.
The actor?
Who's Sanji?
Yeah, he owns a bar in, like, Brooklyn, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now it all makes sense.
One smoke, please.
My man.
I'll
Smoke,
take one of
please.
your smokes.
God damn. Though, speaking of One Piece, I mentioned before one of the things that I wanted to try to do for this, and maybe even for the future if people are really interested in it, is a collective tier list. So unlike with Noah's tier list debate where everyone has their own kind of like thought, it's more of we'll all say our own piece and then based on the average put a character in a certain spot. So if like one of us says such and such is S tier, but everyone's like, no, this character's D tier, they're gonna be like high D or low C, you know?
Well, it's kind of like a tier list debate thing.
Yes, it is more of a debate, and it's and in that way. But for a start off, back to us talking about One Piece earlier, I wanted to discuss shonen protagonists. So I have a list of about 10. It doesn't have everyone, of course. I'm particularly going for shonen battle, so we're not including Dr. Stone and other such characters that are more
Fair.
like, not really so much the battle focus.
That's
Especially with,
fine. It's good to keep it to a certain category.
yeah, because I mean, the One Piece, of course, as said earlier, is like the #1 show of this year globally, and I feel like, and also we got more news about Daimo, which we could talk about that after, or even another time. I didn't see the trailer, but I saw that it happens. So the characters, I have 10 here to try and not keep it forever. but there's Goku from Dragon Ball Z. There's Naruto from Boruto, obviously. There's Ichigo from Bleach.
Just keep it up to the current.
There's Boruto's dad, of course. No. There's Luffy from One Piece, Natsu from Fairy Tail, Deku from My Hero Academia, Denji from Chainsaw Man, Asta from Black Clover, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. So
Good selection, I think.
yeah. I was thinking about other characters to include, but I felt like these are probably some of the most recognizable, especially today. So we're going to be starting with the big boy himself, the man of two brain cells, Goku Kakarot from Dragon Ball Z.
Automatic A tier.
That could have been a lot of different anime protagonists. The one with 2 brain cells.
That's fair. It doesn't narrow it down. Then again, he kind of started that, so
That's why I'm saying A tier.
didn't start it, he
the
definitely
modern day
he's got
Right.
a brain cell.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't have 2.
might
No, no, in
Together.
Super he has 1 brain cell.
That's fair. That is fair. So
You
you're
never
saying
lied.
you're saying A tier?
Yeah, simply because he is the catalyst of every anime protagonist from the 90s up until 2020.
Yeah, because
Like,
a
he is
lot
the
of like
blueprint.
more new age manga started to move away from like more of the archetype that Goku started. Because I feel like
A lot of them
Itadori
are
and
borrowing
Denji-
from Ichigo now.
Yeah,
Look at Itadori.
actually that's fair. I didn't think about that before. More of like kind of like the punk rebel in a way, or
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
And you kind of have seen this there's been this trend recently in Jump of the modern of the Bleach clone. Where every few months they'll have a Bleach clone and then just get rid of it. So it's these things are becoming more and more common.
Yeah.
This is to prove to everybody that Bleach has always been one of the big 3, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
Anyone who says otherwise can kiss my ass.
They weren't born yet. So it's okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
Make
Bleach.
me off like a fat
No,
toad
sorry.
and choke on
Sorry,
it.
sorry, that was an out of pocket saying.
really not.
But it's the truth though. People who say that can just, eat my ass. Fuck them. Short hair, don't
I'm
care.
just gonna quote that real
Fair.
quick.
Hey, said the thing.
Exactly.
I'm actually gonna agree with them putting Goku at A. I want to put him at S because he's the GOAT, and if we're talking about Goku Buu Saga, or just Z entirely, I would be fighting for S, but Super
I was-
exists,
I
and
I was gonna say
the
that's why I'm
same
not
thing.
putting him in S.
Super Goku fucking
He
sucks.
let his son get the shit beat out of him in Cell Saga.
And we liked it.
And
We loved
we
watching.
didn't- I was gonna say we didn't just we loved it.
we here at the collective majority of YouTube don't condone child violence. We do, however, find it hilarious.
Yeah,
Buu Saga
that's
Goku
true.
is one of my favorite anime protagonists ever because at that point he's a lot more mature even though he still has his moments. One of my I like the idea that he's just trying to be hey, I'm passing the torch to some other people. I don't want this to be the Goku show even though Toei's make it the Goku show.
Make it the Goku show.
I love the scene where Majin Vegeta just kills a bunch of people, and Goku's I gotta fight him, and then the useless god was no, you can't fight him because you'll resurrect Majin Buu. And what does Goku do? He literally puts up his hand right in his face and begins to charge a ki. Dude, I'm not fucking with you. Move the fuck out of the way, or I will shoot you.
Move, bitch! Get out of the way.
Buu Saga Goku's peak.
Yeah, 100%. What do you think, Pinko?
No, I agree. Like Noah said, if we were just talking about Z for Goku, I would put him in S. But there's Super and some other minor moments in the show where I would argue and say maybe not, but but I pretty much agree with everybody else where it's he deserves to be in the A slot.
Tom?
What do you think, Tom?
Probably A. I haven't seen Dragon Ball, but I think from I heard, Goku is pretty consistent with his writing and everything, so I don't think there's a reason to put him out of that.
I'm actually going to be the contrarian and put him at B.
Really?
So I think Goku is, of course, is an icon. There really isn't there is not an anime character that will ever be as known as him. You know the hair, you know Super Saiyan, and he's inspired like a whole generation. And I do really like his character whenever he's in peak, like I said, like in the Cell Saga and the Boo Saga. I do think that's really where he hits his stride. And just the archetype overall of what Goku started, like inspired just mangaka like decades afterwards. The impact and just like the character overall is quite fun, but I do think there's a lot of hurdles that he has to face. Particularly, we've mentioned Super. There's a lot of moments in Super where I just kind of find him kind of aggravating. And also there are still points in Z that I think that he gets overshadowed, in my opinion, by other characters.
That's fair.
Like even in Z, he's not my favorite character. But with all that, I would, if I was to put him in A, it would be low A, but I feel comfortable putting him in B because he is still a good character at the end of the day. Like I will never argue and say that like anyone who likes Goku is wrong, but I do think that there's just things about him that irk me a little bit in the grand scheme of things.
And that's.
But I am overshadowed, so he is actually remaining in A tier, is where Goku shall be, because it was almost consistent among everybody.
I mean, A is a good place to have him.
No, that is a good place. I won't debate on that. I'm not going to say everyone's wrong. You know, that's fine. He's the big boy, the one who inspired everybody.
Yeah, but I get where you're coming from
big
too.
Man.
Mm-hmm. But next we have.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you go.
You go. You had a thing you wanted. I was gonna go to Boruto's dad.
All right, fine. You're gonna wish I didn't. Okay, here we go.
You're gonna wish I didn't.
Yeah, Sean the Contrarian, always knocking down what's popular.
That isn't true. I like Mob Psycho.
What's Mob Psycho?
Oh boy.
All right. Listen here, you little
Sounds like
bitch.
One Punch Man.
Okay, I've only seen the first season of Mob Psycho.
All right, I like
about
One
as far
Punch
as
Man
I've
too.
gotten.
Okay, I do like One Punch Man a lot. Don't get me wrong. It is an 8 out of 10 anime. I just think Mob's better.
I can see that.
Who's the next boy and/or girl?
Well, we don't have any girls on here because Shonen is particularly meant for teenage
No,
boys.
Maka Albarn.
No,
no.
Urza Scarlet. I'm just kidding.
Well, she's not the main hero. Maka would be here, but she could be here for another one.
That's true. That's for another video between us.
I mean, to be fair, she would be an S tier, but regardless.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
We have the meme, Boruto's dad, Naruto Uzumaki.
I'm putting him in C specifically for drip.
C?
Yes, his drip is ass.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Which strip are we talking about, though?
We're talking about like his fucking outfit in
the
fucking
orange jumpsuit?
Boruto.
I know what his drip. I know what drip means. Which one though? The original or Shippuden?
Boruto.
He's thinking about
Can I
end
get a
series.
picture of the drip, please, so I
Drip.
can?
I'm thinking more of just Naruto as a whole, though.
Oh, as a whole.
Yeah.
His drip is still ass, so put him in C.
You know what's funny? I think Naruto has the opposite problem for me. Like, I find him an obnoxious little piece of shit in the beginning, but later on I grow to really like him as a protagonist.
That is
I
true.
never had a
So
dislike
good.
for him. I've always
Believe it!
I've always fucked with, energetic characters. Even if they're annoying. Like, that's why I don't find Charmy be annoying, I guess. But, I just fuck with that energy. It's fun. It's basically just a hyperactive Goku.
Are you still putting him in C, though?
No, I was just joking. I would put
Okay.
him in, I think I'd put him in A or B, because it's Goku but hyperactive, so I wouldn't put him past Goku.
I would put him at B, honestly. I think I think his fucking man crush on Sasuke is a little annoying.
Yeah,
Like, I guess.
Mouth.
Huh?
yeah, they kissed.
Sorry, I was. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Oh yeah, multiple times. Yeah. Yeah, no. I get it. Like, it's the whole like Naruto's the only one that believes in Sasuke thing, but like, honestly, that loses a lot when you see that shit all the damn time in Shippuden, and
But especially with
Sasuke is,
Sasuke just like doing the most evil shit possible,
Being a terrorist.
like trying to kill, being a terrorist, trying to kill Sakura.
He was a ninja terrorist.
yeah.
I
Right?
love
Yeah.
being a terrorist.
But
Sorry,
power
I
of
was putting
friendship,
a-
you can overcome terrorism.
I was making a joke about the character. I'm not the.
Power of friendship can overcome terrorism.
You heard it here first, folks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new
I
one.
see now.
That's
Communist.
part of me wants to make that the video title, but I'm not gonna.
That's an easy demonetize.
Yeah, that's for one, and also two. The way I've been doing these is like, you know, it's the one where we blank. You know, just this is the one where we, I don't know.
The one where we talk.
We're talking about terrorism.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't know.
No. Friendship overcomes.
No, it's
terrorism.
fine. We're almost 40 minutes in. When is YouTube gonna go that far in to find an issue? They don't like search that thoroughly, right?
I think it's like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like the first like 5 to 10 minutes is when really they search for, you know, like things like, oh nope, that's bad. But if your video is like 2 hours long, then I could be like, all right, they said this really bad thing at the 1 hour and 58 minute mark, demonetized.
Yeah, what he said.
Sasuke's drip is better though as the series goes on.
That's fair. I just wish he was a good character and not awful.
He can afford
Yeah.
better trips since he's not an orphan anymore.
Great voice actor in English and Japanese, but ass character. Naruto, I do quite like Noah said, I do grow more attached to him as the series goes on. I feel like I would also put him in B. Personally, I was debating between A and B because it's a similar problem I have with Goku is I feel like it's overshadowed a bit by some of the other characters, and even though I relate a lot more to like Naruto's story than Goku's story because you know he's like overcoming his own like beliefs about himself, he's finding like the strength to keep going even when the whole world's telling him to stop, and there's a lot of sympathy there, but I also, as time goes by, I kind of care less about Naruto, not even just as a character, but the show. Admittedly, it was like the first anime I ever watched, and it is still holds a place in like my heart. But it's also like, I feel
like the show went out of hand. To be honest,
it might be my least favorite of the big three.
It's mine. It's my least favorite of the big three, especially because of how they write women. But that's beside the point.
That is
That's like
fair.
who Shonen to be.
Women.
Okay, yeah, Shonen
Yeah,
is
the main
like
theme
known to
really
write
sucks.
horrible women.
Bleach
but
and One Piece do a better
Naruto
job.
Especially, yes, that is true. Bleach and One Piece do a way better job.
Yeah.
More one.
But Naruto especially is ass at this, especially like OG Naruto,
Oh God.
where every female character is defined by their male love interest,
What are you talking
or not
about?
defined at all.
All the female in the anime is great except for the main lead.
What?
Sakura sucks. Everyone else is fine.
I mean, I do like Hinata, but a lot of them don't get enough focus too.
Yeah,
Not a
and when
good
they do, it's
fucking
just
movie.
like, oh my god, that guy is so hot. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's Sasuke.
I mean, come on, come on.
I wanna
they're
repopulate
kids in
the
school.
Uchiha
Of course they're gonna think
Oh!
like that. They're kids in school. Of course they're gonna think like that. That's
Okay,
why in
yeah, kids
Shippuden,
in-
where they kind of graduated from being kids, they've been less like that.
Okay, but in
Sakura.
Shippuden, they're still like that though.
No, they're not.
Yes, the only one you can tell me
is,
that
but
isn't
nobody's
is Tsunade. That's the only one.
I do like
Everyone
Tsunade.
else is like you have Sakura who's still like, she's like, oh, Naruto is looking fine now, kind of, but I'm still into that Sasuke. And then you have Ino being like, is it just me or does Sai look like Sasuke? And does he look kind of cute? And then you have
Oh,
Hinata
weird.
still obsessing over Naruto.
Which is fine.
And then you got Tenten with no personality whatsoever.
That we can agree
I
on.
didn't
Might as well be
I didn't even know.
wallpaper.
That's
Some of
facts.
these
No
Yeah,
characters-
personality,
brand
no
new to me.
skills.
She
Wallpaper.
she's
Go to the
literally
wall.
just there.
That's
Exactly. Go to the wall.
fine.
Go to the corner and hide.
She could be in the scene and people forget she's even there. It'd be like, it's like, oh yeah, she was
Get
right. She was
more
in
screen
frame,
time.
huh? The title
Man,
screen
it's
gets more
crazy
screen
that
time.
fucking- Man, it's crazy that Lee was on his own team.
Oh my god. Hey! He was good enough to carry that team. All right.
Yeah, even I wouldn't say that. Especially when you have the Mike guy.
Shit,
That's
you're
true.
right. Actually,
The-
Mike
the-
guy.
the
Mike guy
fucking
is
Adam and
he is definitely one of the best characters in the show.
she.
Kakashi. I
I
love
love
Mike
the
guy.
way
I like his
he's
tortoise.
fucking awesome.
All right. But
You know what? That entire team sucks. Let's move on.
Allie, what do you think of Naruto?
I've never seen Naruto.
Really?
You haven't
So-
seen it?
Yes. I have not. So I am gonna I'm just gonna meet in the middle here and say B.
All right. That is fair. And Tom?
I'm probably gonna say A.
Okay.
Haven't seen Naruto in like 6 years, but I liked it fondly when I watched it, so I don't have any reason to change my opinion.
So we have 3 for B and 2 for A, which will put him at low B tier. So
Yeah.
we'll put that, or high B tier.
High B
Yeah,
tier, I was
yeah,
tier.
my bad. Words are hard, especially
Yeah.
when you're brain dead.
Yeah, I can relate. All right, let me write these down. All right, so currently I have Goku sitting at low A and Naruto sitting at high B. And next we have Ichigo.
Wait. Time the fuck out. How's Goku sitting at low A when everybody but you put him at A?
Because my vote means more than yours. I'm
That's
kidding.
bullshit.
I'm kidding. I mean, by average standpoint, he's at least
How
at
do
mid-
we tell him?
at by average standpoint, he's at least at mid A.
Alright, Ichigo time.
Yes, Ichigo.
Ichigo is S tier specifically just for his drip.
Which
This is not based on how people look.
So
It is free. I judge
A
their
good-
character based
a
on how
good
people
character
dress.
design can go a long way for a good character.
Well, if you're
That's
okay,
true.
I'm
We
saving that
all-
for later.
we all
Then I
love
will
Bull
save that for
Hancock.
later. Then I will save that for later.
I mean,
We all
Ichigo
love
is S
Bull
tier
Hancock.
though.
You should take the kitten and screen.
I love I love how for so long people would give Bleach shade because I felt like it was the least popular of the big 3 for a long time, and now that we have like Thousand Year Blood War and such, and that resurgence of popularity, I feel like both the show and the characters, people are like, oh they're goated, everyone's been like doing a 180,
It's the Taylor Swift effect, man.
It's a Swifty.
It's like at one point it was just popular to hate on it, and then now everyone and their grandmas come out the woodwork to defend the show and like love and support it.
I'll say this: I always like Bleach.
I always like Bleach too. On the
Never
real though, I
seen
think Ichigo I think
like
is a good
Bleach.
character.
Actually,
I feel like people shit on him too much. Because he doesn't have a goal. Like his goal is just to protect his friends and to like live a normal life.
Yeah.
And that's just that's always been like how he's gotten stuck in all these adventures.
He's
So-
not stuck to the same shonen main hero trappings of just like wanting to be like stronger or the best or whatever.
Mhm.
And it is a good motivator, but it's also just kind of like he gets caught up in things,
Yeah.
That's why I really find him like really relatable. And we talked about before, he's kind of like sort of the punk character where a lot of more modern age shonen heroes are kind of like taking a bit after that, and it really makes him different from everyone else. Because like when you think of a lot of the other shonen heroes, especially around the same time as like Dragon Ball Z, they fall in a similar archetype. They're not very bright. They enjoy fighting. They love eating. They're a bit more energetic. And then Ichigo he's more rebellious. He's not like super picky about eating and such. He's a bit more stern sometimes. He's protective, but in a way of more, I kind of want to say in an edgy way. Not that it's a
I
bad
mean, yeah,
thing.
you're not wrong.
And, like, people,
Like in
people,
an edgy way, yeah.
people always think of the word edgy as bad, but it's not. It's kind of just like it's an archetype, and you can do it bad or you can do it good. And I feel like Ichigo is able to balance sort of like that kind of edgy punk hero in a very good way that makes him enjoyable to watch, makes it fun to watch people beat down. And then of course when he has to engage with like all his friends and sometimes he's a little awkward about it, like that's just kind of enjoyable because he's good at being on the streets, but not everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
No, yeah,
he's got good fashion.
I would say A.
All right. I'm putting him in S tier. We got one for A tier. Someone put him at D tier, so he's sad because SAD. Ignore me.
Well, no.
No, I know. I've known you too long to know you wouldn't put him at fucking D tier.
No. Ichigo is the boy. He's got that drip.
That's why he's the GOAT!
The GOAT!
I mean, I wouldn't say he's the GOAT, but like he is pretty damn good. I give him S tier.
All right.
He's great protagonist. He's got that drip. I love the hollow masks he gets during the Aizen arc.
Oh yeah.
Then becomes a little useless during the arc after that. But then the Blood War arc happened, and everything's great again.
Okay, Fullbring I think is one of the more important arcs, and I think it's one of the more slept on because it's just a reevaluation of who Ichigo is.
It's important. I still didn't enjoy it though.
I get that. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll agree to disagree there.
Yeah. It's important. We can agree on that. I didn't like it though.
I know a bunch of people didn't like Fullbringer arc.
Yeah.
Although his final it gets good. No.
Gets a Tensho?
Yes, that. His design looked fucking sick. I wish he transformed into that and not have it be a one-time thing.
Yeah, it is a really cool form, and then it just kind of just pop done. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Allie, Tom?
S.
What was that?
S.
Ooh, all right. We got sass, because SASS, sass.
Oh, that's me. I'm pretty sassy myself.
Oh, Starter Online? Oh boy.
Oh god, no.
Oh my god, yeah.
Best protagonist.
We don't bring him up.
Best protagonist.
Kirito, his ranking is whatever you think of yourself, because he's not a character, he's a self-insert.
Hell yeah, triple S, let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, like a DMC combo.
Allie, what do you think of Ichigo?
Yes! He does dress like a DMC character.
Fair.
He doesn't have badass music though when he walks into a room.
Oh, that's true.
But Ichigo does. He's got that really cool theme.
Ichigo does. And because of that, I'm not going to put him in S because I feel like I need to watch the show for me to say that he's an S, so I'm going to say he's A.
All right, well, we have 3 for S and 1 for A, which will put him at S. I believe that probably narrates to either mid or low S at the moment. But next we have the stretchy boy, Luffy from One Piece.
The only thing I've seen from One Piece is the Red movie.
Really?
He's the only Latino character here, so I'm automatically putting him on S because I'm biased.
I'm sorry. No, I like this. I like these opinions. Keep them going.
I mean, I expected you to put him at S based on what we talked about before, like, you know, how much you like One Piece as well.
Yeah, I
put him
mean,
at A.
I love all 3. I'm pretty basic on my anime opinions, despite me being like an uber contrarian when I was younger. But Luffy is just such a great protagonist. His abilities are very unique. They're simple but unique compared to other shonen protagonists, which just kind of boils down to energy blast, energy slice.
Yeah.
Which is literally the main ability of the last 3 protags we talked about. And he really does. He is emblematic of his series' messaging of freedom and wanting to live a free life. So I would say either S or A.
I'm gonna say A because, again, I've only seen the Red movie, but from what I've seen in the Red movie, I liked his character a lot.
Fair.
I liked the I also just feel like his ability, like his powers, like his gum powers, are a very unique type of way of combat compared to other Shonen characters on, not even just on this tier list, but just in general.
Yeah, I don't think there's never been a single other protag with rubber powers.
Yeah.
Not an anime that I can think of, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's unique, to say the least.
Comics are a dime a dozen, but we're not talking about comics.
I mean,
Fuck
yeah,
that
that's
shit.
comics,
Sonic
though.
the
Fuck that shit.
Werehog has stretchy arms.
Yeah, he's better.
Does he have
than
an
Luffy.
No,
anime?
I mean Sonic
Yeah,
X, but he's not in. He's not in.
He doesn't
Sonic.
turn into a werehog there, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. You gotta watch the bonus episode.
Dark Sonic.
Christ.
Yeah. He's a
Werehog.
yeah,
best
yeah,
anime
yeah, yeah.
form.
What you said.
The best anime transformation, the werehog.
Oh, no.
That's a good way to
Sonic-
get the internet to hate me.
yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
Dude, put that in the thumbnail, so on top of like everyone else on the tier list, and put like Goku and F.
yeah.
Dude,
Do I-
easy clickbait,
that's-
easy rage
Do I
baiting.
look like a clickbait? Please don't answer that.
Yes.
No.
I've
No,
never
maybe you
never
should.
done clickbait
Damn!
thumbnails. I've never
You
done
know
clickbait
what?
thumbnails.
We need to bring back the
I
Sean
have.
thumbnails again.
We really don't, okay? I've done better thumbnails than I used to, motherfucker.
I know, but like it's nostalgic.
It is nostalgic, but it's same with a lot of other things you're nostalgic for. You remember in the past, leave it there and move on.
No, Throwback Thursday. Let's
No,
go.
No!
Noah's
I mean,
the one that likes to
I do
bring up.
I do
past
look a lot
things.
better than I used to, so maybe, never mind.
Yeah, go ahead, do it. Do it.
I was about to say the sex appeal, but that's...
do a pose where you're thinking about something while
I mean, I did
Luffy
thank
is
you
right
guys
there.
while you were here.
That's true.
Mhm.
And I will still flaunt that over some people's heads.
I don't blame
Do
you.
it.
I would too if I were you.
Yeah. But, Tom, what do you think of Luffy?
Easy S tier, probably.
Ooh, all right.
Easy
I-
S2.
I kind of expected that. I would probably put him in A tier. I do really like Luffy. If you had asked me this question probably a few years ago, I would have said B. But as time has gone on by, I've come to really like his character a lot more. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of One Piece, and I think in many ways, in my opinion, it kind of meanders a bit much because that episode list is very imposing, and also the pacing of the anime is not always that great. But I
don't blame
can't
you.
I can't deny that like he's just an enjoyable character, especially when he's at his peak. And I love Gear 5. I adore it so much. To this day, it's one of my top 3
Same.
favorite and transformations. And like you said, it's emblematic of just like how he is the epitome of like freedom, just being a pirate sailing on the seas, getting to explore to his heart's content. And he's just fun, it's his fun, and his smile is infectious. So, but with that will put him at an A tier. So current ranking is Goku is at mid A and Luffy is at high A. We have Ichigo at S and Naruto at B. And then we have the one where I know we're going to get controversial. We have Natsu from Fairy Tail.
D.
I expected that.
Dragon. D.
All right, I'm going to completely ignore what he said because I've seen the whole show.
He's the worst part of the show.
He is not the worst part of the show.
He's
honestly
not.
say
He's
there's
not
a
the worst
lot
part
of
of the
worse
show.
things in the show.
You're right. There's so much bad in that show. He's not even the worst.
I would say the way that they finished off the supposed main villain of the show is the worst, but that's another story for another time. In terms of his, if we're talking about, where do I want to start with this? If we just ignore how he wins some of his fights and we just more so look at his powers and abilities, if we're going off that,
And
I would say that and personality. I would say same thing with like it's the same case with Luffy. I feel like it's a very unique concept for combat. And if we're going by drip standards, he's automatic S tier. But
I don't know if I agree with that.
I can kind of agree.
I'll let
I
you
do
have your
really love
piece.
his design.
No. He's a hobo. He's an anime hobo.
Scarves are cool.
So-
I don't care.
Scarves are always cool though.
if
And
we're
capes.
talking,
Talking about the
he
rips.
has different.
What
He
about the
has
rips of
different.
his drip?
He has different designs though. But if we're going with the basic like design that everybody like knows, where it's like your season
look
one,
good.
season one like Natsu. I don't know. It's very. I'm conflicted because I'm not trying to base this off of my own bias, but as someone that is, I literally just watched the first episode of 100 Quest today from the anime, so I'm just like I'm sitting here, I'm like, there's a lot to be said. With I wouldn't. I want to put him higher. I really do, just based off my own preferences and what he is in the show. I would love to put him in S tier, but if I'm being realistic, I would probably say like high B, low A tier.
Okay, what do you want to cement on A or B though?
I want to say A, but I'm more I logically it'd probably be more towards B
All right, I'll put him at B.
with everybody else.
I personally think Natsu probably deserves a B, because a B for kind of basic. Like, I do enjoy him, his character. He is fun, but when I think of the crew, he's probably one of my least favorites of the crew.
That's true.
Because I do Urza's the best. I do also really like Gray. I love his backstory. I love his character.
I was gonna say that's the other thing too, right? Like, I feel like Natsu doesn't really get a lot of like, I guess you could say, like not like character development, I guess, but like
Growth.
yes. And the only times that there's really some sort of growth with that is literally at the very like end of Tartarus with fucking Igneel. And then
True.
you literally have like these big like trauma like dumps and character growths with characters like Urza, Gray, hell, even like Lucy and Wendy. I feel like Natsu being like the main like center character, that is the pretty much the building block to Team Natsu. He doesn't get that type of growth that the rest of the characters do. Like Lucy grew so much as a celestial wizard from season 1 all the way to 100-Year Quest. And the same can be said for every other character. They've either gained like new abilities, have honed in new like unbelievable things that I wouldn't even think that they would get. And then Natsu's probably gotten like upgraded like Fire Dragon Slayer like art powers and END, and you know that's it. That's pretty much it. Like, oh, what type of growth you have? I didn't really have much.
I can punch harder.
know, I can punch harder. My dad's a dragon. Well, my dad died by Agnologia. You know, that's the main antagonist of the show. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, like I
And
said,
it makes
Your
me
power
sad.
up. I have my friends.
yeah. I mean, Natsu, in my opinion, is kind of the epitome of a lot of things I like and dislike about Fairy Tail. You know, it's high octane. It has a lot of really enjoyable moments, and I feel like the camaraderie of a lot of these characters really helps like keep it together. And I love the fantasy feel of it. But it's also, when I think of like other shonen, it is kind of basic. But it's hard for me to put it down for being too basic, because it is still fun. I do still get in
That's what I mean. Like,
enthralled in
it's
some
hard
of
for
it.
me to wrap my head around it's like it's not too basic, and it's not like I know what you're saying, because it's like I feel the same way.
I would equate Fairy Tail as well as Natsu the epitome of probably like junk food. It's not all that good for
Yeah.
you, but you enjoy it nonetheless.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But yeah, like I like Natsu as a character, fine enough. He doesn't grow all that much. He's kind of the same person from the beginning to the end, but he's sort of the catalyst for a lot of other characters to grow. And I like his camaraderie with a lot of them. I like his design. His powers are quite interesting. We see fire a lot, but like I feel he's one of the, at least in my opinion, one of like the pinnacles of like fire abilities, and just dragons are cool as shit.
One of the
Like,
more unique ones too.
Fire Force.
okay. That's another one that I do think is a lot better. Fire Force, they use the fire powers so much better than Natsu. It is a much better
creative,
show.
yeah.
Yes, much
Yeah.
more creative. Like, I would have had Shinra, but I feel like everyone else on here is a bit more recognizable.
That's fair.
I do love Fire Force though. Season 3, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. But yeah, Natsu's fine. I do like him, but yeah, B for basic.
Yeah, I feel kind of the same way as you do, Sean. Fairy Tail is the only show thus far that I haven't finished on this list. And it was literally because of that same reason. I just felt that it was so basic and boring, and I just didn't vibe with anyone really. And
That's interesting.
From-
So I vibe with everybody but him.
yeah, literally everyone but him. I haven't vibed with Natsu the way that you guys have. So I'm just gonna go for C.
All right.
High C, because like he is recognizable, he is noticeable, but like he didn't stand out to me that much.
That's fair.
Low D.
Yeah, but then again, my opinion doesn't hold much water because again, I just never finished the show.
All right. Tom?
Well, if that's the case, I haven't
For
finished the show.
Natsu, go ahead, Noah.
I was gonna say I technically didn't finish the show. Like the last of Fairy Tail I watched was at the end of that tournament.
Oh, Grand
That's where a
Magic
lot of
Games.
people stopped.
Yeah, like I remember I watched the first episode or two after the fact, but that's when I was just done with it.
I do
So
think
it's
it
like
reached a lot of its peak in like Edolus or Edolus. That was like what it was around its best.
Yeah.
Yeah, low D for me.
Tom, how are you going to cement? Because he's currently all over the place.
I've only seen up to the 1D arc. I think that was it. But I thought it was fine. Nothing crazy. A little not generic is the word, but he doesn't grow more than the cast does, which is a problem for a main character at times. But he's good. B.
All right. We have 1 for D, 3 for B, and 2 for C, which will inevitably put him at low B. Much to the happiness of some and chagrin to others. But, eh.
Yeah, people that are sad, be lucky you got that high. 'Cause he
Look,
just doesn't-
I knew as soon as I put Natsu on there, you were going to be the one who was going to shit on him. I knew it.
Fuck him. He's what makes it hard to rewatch Fairy Tail in the first place for me.
Admittedly, if
That-
Urza was the main character, I feel like a lot of people would like the show a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
She
can
kind of is
see
the main
that.
character, right?
She kind of is.
She feels like the main character a lot of times, and she's like everyone's favorite. Her,
Wasn't
like,
technically
If
the
we,
main
if we just ignore the
character
fact that
in the
Natsu kill steals, then yeah, she's the main character.
oh fuck, actually you have a point. She is kind of like the strongest. But next we have our boy Midoriya or Deku from My Hero Academia. I feel like I know where Tom's gonna put him.
I am all over the place with this man.
I'll go ahead and start. For a long time I said that Deku was probably my favorite shonen protagonist because I felt that he was one of the first ones to really feel different from like that Goku archetype. You know,
I feel the same way.
because he first of all he was inherently smart. I know obviously you make the joke of him realizing I have legs, but you know it's more like part of his character. But he analyzes things differently. He's very kind of like fanboy. He was part of ushering in like a new wave of like a shonen protagonist. And I know a bunch of people would give him like flack as the series went on. I still don't really know why. Maybe we haven't gotten there in the anime yet, and the manga reached a certain point. I still haven't seen it. I still enjoy him a lot as a character personally, and I even relate to like a lot of the problems that he's gone through. Um, I I'm currently straddling between S or A, is where I'm at right now. If I was to really think, I'm gonna put him at S because he's definitely up there with Ichigo in my opinion. I feel like it's similar to how Ichigo. If I was to take him away as the main character, the show of Bleach would be like significantly different. And the same would be for like My Hero. It's like I would think of it very differently. Like the way he affects all the characters around him, the way he helps them grow, the way he grows, the way I relate, the way I love Deku's design. Even people like who criticize his power in the beginning, he gets like a lot of new quirks now that he can really utilize to his more analytical nature of being like, all right, do I want to use Black Whip now, or do I use like One for All, or just the way he approaches fights, it feels quite fun. And with this power set and just the world, I feel like he's a very enjoyable character, and one of the big reasons why I like My Hero as much as I do. So I'm putting him at S.
I feel the same way. I feel like he is such a great. First off, he's like you said, he's different from the Goku archetype. Like, he's intelligent, and he does things not really out of a sense of any personal attachment, but out of a sense of obligation. Like, this is what a hero has to be. He's kind of like Luffy in the sense too, where he's just emblematic of his series. Of just, being a hero and putting your best foot forward and doing your best. And he's been like that the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel. I feel like he's amazing, and I feel like there should be more characters like him. So I put him on S.
All right.
I like abilities, even though it's basically Spider-Man, but yeah. I mean, did I lie?
No.
Did I lie?
No, there's no lies found.
Can't. With that clip of like Nicki Minaj being like,
so passionate he cuts out. I want to hear what you think, Tom, since you're the big My Hero guy.
I think if there's ever a character that fits into the themes of My Hero, and it'd be drastically different if Deku wasn't the main character. I think a lot of the villains wouldn't have changed. It wouldn't be not redeemed but atoned, and Endeavor probably wouldn't change at all without Deku and Todoroki.
I was gonna say Todoroki neither.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of Deku's the biggest fault of him, first of all, is he's not it comes a lot from like thinking about him more than the show talking about him. You need to like conclude on your own, which is a shame because he should get a little bit more spotlight, but he doesn't. But I think he's in a solid mid-S tier, I would say.
All right. Noah, have you cemented on something yet, or no? You still blowing it over?
Kind of. Because, like, Deku, my opinion on Deku literally flip-flops depending on how I feel that day. Like, I don't know.
Want to come back to you?
I'll just say B.
All right.
He's good. I think his best was definitely the Dark Deku part of his life.
Hello, Kevin. How are you?
Oh, no.
I thought he actually joined for some reason.
No,
he just spawn camped us.
No, because we all know that Kevin's he loves the edgy characters. I mean, I showed him Vox Machina, and I knew his two favorite characters were going to be Vax and Percy. And lo and behold, when he makes the tier list, they're the top two, and I'm be like, I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
Are we actually though?
No. I was either that or Grog, but.
Yeah, like, I really like the Dark Deku stuff. Like, not only his design was fucking wicked, it was very refreshing to see the character that Deku is go down that path. Yeah, So it was a
Everyone was
little
waiting
better
for him to
than
go down
Monkey
that path. Like, have you seen the evil Deku AUs?
This is I like
Everybody and their grandma was waiting for him to get all sad boy on us.
I really like Dark Deku because it's not it doesn't change him, like he's not necessarily changing as a character. It's more of just like his perspective is switching, so he's like taking on more
Right.
weight, which I do really like, and it's taking him down a dark path, and everyone's like, no, give us some of the weight too, buddy, give us some of the weight too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very sweet of the whole class, like to go confront him and like use all their abilities at once to, you know, subdue him and like be like, we're here for you, you don't have to do this alone.
Yeah. Shit, maybe
Okay.
shed a tear.
I
Honestly,
settle
same.
on A then.
Settle on
I
A.
settle on A.
All right.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't really like him in the beginning, but just like Naruto, he gets progressively better.
That's fair.
Now ladies last,
I'm
because
also
women
gonna-
have no rights.
Damn.
I'm also gonna say A because kind of in the same boat as Noah. Deku is a character that I did not really like warm up to at first, but over time kind of grew on to me.
Okay.
And I know I'm very late, but I'm not caught up yet. But I know some things.
It'd be like that.
That's fair.
I got up to like a few episodes of season 5, and then
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
You're.
uh,
Whew.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna
And,
say I'm close to starting the war. Be like, oh no, you're far from that shit. All right.
No. Yeah, I got up to a few episodes in season 5, and then I started reading a few chapters of the manga with my roommate, and then last thing that I remember seeing is the Doofenshmirtz looking character, and that's it.
What? Who?
The
doctor?
No, the
Reed
leader of the
Mistro, I
Liberation
think.
arc. Liberation
Oh,
Army.
that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, the one who grows like huge.
I thought she was
I
talking
remember.
about
I remember that
the
meme went around a lot.
Deku's like doctor, the one with the pinky toe thing.
Oh yeah, that guy. That prick. That
The
bitch.
Doofenshmirtz guy.
Doofenshmirtz. Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing and seeing clips of that. Just be like everyone's like putting Doofenshmirtz's voice over him. It was fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen those. Oh my god.
Deku the superhero.
Deku the superhero.
A platypus plumber?
Oh fuck! As we all know, Doofenshmirtz is triple S tier shonen protagonists.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%. His mom didn't even show up to his own birth.
That's still one of the best jokes in cartoon history. I don't care. But
The two Nichols one is a classic.
that's also fantastic too. But speaking of fantastic, I don't know if that's a good transition. But Denji from Chainsaw Man.
I like him. He's our first, Ichigo-inspired protagonist. I like his abilities. I'm not really attached to him yet, though. There's not really much I can say. So, yeah, someone else take the floor.
I
I watched the first episode.
Oh,
That's it.
what would you
Damn.
rate him at?
B probably.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Fair
I'd do the
enough.
same. I just don't love him yet.
I am also going to put him at B because my opinion of Chainsaw Man in this series is I enjoyed it. I have at very least temporarily dropped it. One, because I did lose a little bit of interest, and two, as much as Denji I like because he's very offbeat, especially from like not even just shonen protagonists, but like a lot of protagonists in general. There were some things that I felt was a little too weird about him. We're getting into that point of where shonen, like new age shonen, or at least as it goes on, is kind of bleeding into more of the stranger parts of anime that don't always show up in like the super popular series we see here in the West.
Yeah.
Some of the tropes that usually remain over in Japan, and sometimes for good reason. There's just some parts of Denji that I'm like kind of iffy
It's a
about.
freak.
He's kind of freaky, you know.
Yeah.
His design is cool though. His powers are great. Like, you know, just the changing into like a chainsaw devil, like that alone would probably earn him close to S, because his power set allows him to do some really interesting things. I guarantee once I read more, and I also know more of what happens later on, which is why I want to give him the benefit of a doubt, and say I feel like I'll change it to A actually, because I feel like as it went on, from what I've seen, I would probably put him at A. But I remember when I first watched, I was thinking close to C. I was like, hey, he's there, but he's kind of grown on me a little bit, especially with more of what I've seen in the manga. Also, fuck Makima, you know, that bitch. I know she's very conflicted, but fuck, damn. No spoilers.
Just
No
have a girlfriend
spoilers.
who can treat you like a dog.
No spoilers, but
That's the least of your worries.
that is the least of his worries.
Damn.
Huh. Anyway, yeah, I'll put him at A. What do you think, Noah? Because I know your opinion was interesting for a while about this.
I am torn between S and A, because I really like Denji. He's especially in the dub, he's really funny. Like, one of my favorite lines in anime is you put the dick in predictable.
What?
I love that line so much. He's such an entertaining, and then you really feel for the guy as the series continues, even after
Was
part
this in the
one's
dub?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in the
Okay, because
dub.
I watched the dub. I gotta watch the dub now.
You put the dick to predictable and went from my head like a dipshit. Love that, man. Like, goddamn, I love Denji, but like, but I don't know if I love him enough to put him at S though. I'll stick with A.
All right.
I like Denji, and the Chainsaw Man forms he gets throughout the series is really cool. Especially
Fair.
this current arc, like, I'm not gonna spoil, but he got a new form and it looks fucking rad.
Nice.
His powers are very seinen-y. I mean, the whole show is like leaning more towards seinen than shonen, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It reminds me a little bit, like if anyone has I'm blanking on the fucking name of the goddamn anime. Hold on, I own it. Fuck, give me a second.
This makes me think of Black Butler purely because of the chainsaw.
I was.
That's the only thing
It,
Wait, what?
it makes me. It reminds me, like what you said, like with Sign, and it reminds me a little bit, in some ways, of like Witchblade. If anyone's seen that, just minus the boobs.
I haven't. It's on my list.
Oops.
It is good. It is good. I do quite enjoy it. I would recommend it personally. I mean, it is like super sexualized, but it's also a good theme for and kind of reasoning why, well, like a motherhood. But it does give me some vibes of like that, especially with a lot of the violence and some of the shit that happens later. Holy fuck. But that's fair. All right, so we got 2 for B, 2 for A. Tom, you're a tiebreaker. Don't let us down. No pressure.
See,
C.
You see Panko and I in the what?
I get what kind of character he is. It's not for me. I just don't like it.
Damn.
I thought my opinion was bad.
Every opinion is valid.
So with that,
No,
we'll
I know
put-
that, but like I thought like my opinion was gonna get the Chainsaw Man fan base to like hate on me.
No, you're just gonna get a chainsaw from me.
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
I feel like just someone saying they haven't seen enough of the show isn't really going to have someone go, "Oh, you're horrible." It's, you know, calling someone to see is going to get it, though. Good luck, Tom.
Great.
Yeah, they can come at me.
Damn, he's waiting for it. But with that, that will put Denji at a B tier. I believe that puts him at mid B.
B for Tom's a bitch.
You're
B
welcome.
for boy, get ready. But hey, content. He gave it for a C for content.
No, he picked C
Yeah.
because he wants a chainsaw in his face.
Damn.
It'd have to be high C
You'll
or
be
low
alright.
B.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Tom.
I know worse from.
I'd say
fans.
But say you're not afraid of anime fans. We're aware of this.
Anime fans can't do shit.
True. What are they gonna do? Complain online?
They could snap you. Have you ever seen a gamer in real life? They're not very intimidating. No, but they talk big shit online.
Fair. And anime
Yeah,
fans are.
Jeremy, you're not intimidating.
Is there
Anyway.
any anime like YouTuber like you'd be afraid of? To be honest.
I'd be afraid of Nux because I don't know what he looks like.
No, it really
That-
isn't.
I bet he looks like a bitch. That man's a weirdo.
He is a weirdo.
I know. He's a great weirdo.
I feel like the only one I could even remotely be afraid of would be Busham Zero because of the because he posted like pictures of himself when like not including his face because trying to maintain that illusion of a VTuber, I guess. And he is buff.
Damn, son.
And I know he used to be in his high school wrestling team. So it's just like, damn.
He could kick my ass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get him into my DMs, but still.
Get him to my DMs, but still.
We're gonna get to another character that could potentially result in some controversy. But it is Asta from Black Clover.
Ah, hell no!
Oh man, this is gonna get rough.
Black Clover is interesting because I was one of those people, along with everyone else, who started out saying the show is kind of ass. Like, the pacing was kind of awful, and Asta was really obnoxious. However, as the series does go on, we do see a lot of more of the themes of what Black Clover is meant to be. Asta grows a lot as a character. We get to see a bigger crew. Just like him and the others working together is quite fun. The animation gets better, definitely. The pacing gets better too. With that said, Asta to me is still good. Solid good. B tier. I think he's fine. I like him. I like him enough to continue
I
watching.
don't know why I was expecting you to say F tier.
No. If the beginning
He's a solid good F tier.
the beginning, I would probably put him at D tier because he was fucking obnoxious, especially in Japanese. Oh my god. Oh, I hate him in Japanese so much.
That's
I
a
have to
rare
read what he says.
opinion, damn.
I
think it's pretty common.
I know the Japanese voice actor for Asta was a newcomer as well. And he was a lot of people's least favorite part of the show. As it goes on, though, he gets better. I do think he's still just a solid B. I enjoy him enough, but I also like a lot of the other characters a lot better. I mean, it's also just like I like Black Clover, but it does borrow a lot from other series like Naruto.
That's what I've been. I haven't seen the series specifically because of like how much bullshit has been peddled. Like I have seen people say, "Oh, it's good," "Oh, it's ass," and I'm just like, I'm just gonna wait till the series ends and then I'll watch it.
I will
Got
say
a few more years left for that.
it is a shonen of all time, is what I'll put it as. It is kind of like the epitome of like what I know of shonen.
Everyone's been saying like I've heard so many different things. It's like, oh, this is basically, fucking diet Naruto with yelling and fucking harem elements, and I was just like, what?
The female
it's like,
characters
oh
are
my
better. The female characters are better written.
Yeah, I've been told this one bitch with the silver pigtails. That
Yeah.
she's apparently like
Noelle.
really good. So
Noelle,
yeah, yeah, Noelle. It's a fuck ass name, Noelle.
Well, so is Juanito, you fuck ass.
Damn. Okay.
I am a fuck ass. I'm bi after all, but still,
I don't care if you're bi or fucking goofy.
I fuck
don't
all the
know.
ass for your information.
And yeah, good for you. Start with Sean. We'll work your way up.
Anyway, I
don't know where this conversation is
I
going.
don't know where it's going either. I put him at B. What do you
I
guys
don't
think?
know either.
What do we think of
My opinion
Asta?
doesn't hold any water, so I guess I'll be the tiebreaker for the end.
Okay.
I'll be the. Go ahead.
Okay, you know you first.
No, you go.
No. I went first last time. Your turn. Go.
All right, I'll be the person that's gonna piss off people. I'm gonna say C.
Okay, why?
I shouldn't have let you spoken.
I just it's like what Tom said earlier with Chainsaw Man. I just don't really vibe with the character.
That's fair.
All right, fair enough.
I put Asta at A because for better or worse, he is a lot like Naruto. The big difference between the two is that Asta's main rival doesn't hold the actual character back because he doesn't focus squarely on it.
Actually, that's a fair point.
But like, nah, I like Asta. I love his powers. The fact they didn't have any. I just think it's really cool. Like, I like the little punk. He'll be annoying, but like, honestly, annoying shonen protagonist is par for the course. Honestly,
You're not wrong.
That's fair. A lot of them are kind of annoying. They are teenagers
but
after
they're
all. When's the last time you found a
they're
teenager that's not
endearingly
annoying?
annoying.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Depends. Some teenagers are endearingly annoying, and some are just ones you want to see run into traffic.
That's what I say, like, when it comes to Sonic fans hating on Charmy. It's like, dude, that's literally you when you were a kid. What do you mean?
Yeah, but Sonic fans
I
are
don't
cringe.
hate Charmy.
That's
Yeah,
why.
fuck you, John. You fake ass fan.
I love John, but he is a little cringe sometimes.
We all are.
Yeah, that's fair. We are
That's
literally
fair.
we are literally talking about anime for more than 20 minutes, so that is a little cringe.
Nah, I'm fine.
No,
You guys can be cringe all you want, but I'm fine.
bruh. You literally dressed up as Dio.
I want to see the receipts.
We had a pose off.
Yes, you had a pose off. Fuck it. Future me, if I remember. Please put the receipts here.
Future Sean, don't remember. I'll give you $5.
All right, cool. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna write the timestamp down. Noah as Dio. I put Nosh by accident. Nosh as Dio.
Nosh.
Nosh.
Noah as Dio.
Nosh is PO.
All right. Well, you put A. Tom, what do you think?
I am the biggest Black Clover hater, so I'm putting him in D.
Oh.
Hey.
Goddamn!
Currently, this is the first character where everyone has a different response.
I didn't want to be mean and put D, but I'm kind of in that boat. But I put him in C.
He might be the lowest rated character. I thought Natsu would be. Not gonna lie.
You deserve it.
Hey!
It's just some of
No!
you are apologists. Yeah.
But currently we have one.
It's not because we're apologists. It's because you have shit taste.
We have
I'm
one
talking
for
about
B.
you. You're the apologist.
Emotional damage!
No, you're the apologist. You can't accept the fact that he sucks.
Goddamn!
I can accept
Damn.
the fact he sucks. I wanted to put him in S, but I
You admit
realized
he
I put him in
sucks.
B tier.
Besides,
We are several episodes in, and y'all are still arguing about Fairy Tail. That was the first
off.
episode,
Rent free.
Wait, this is what it's like here?
right?
She changed her profile pic to Natsu.
I did,
Just 'cause
I
she's
did.
mad.
yeah, you guess
No,
just
it's not
like
because
Natsu,
I'm
she's
mad.
annoying piece of shit.
Goddamn!
It's not because I'm mad, it's because the first episode of the anime sub-series came out, so I'm hyped about it.
Nice. Out of all you guys, Sean sold it best, so I'll just agree with his ranking, whatever it was.
I put him at B.
Alright, B it is for me then.
So we have 2 for B, 1 for C, 1 for D, and 1 for A. I'm trying to think what the fuck the average of that would be. I feel like that's B or C. I'll come back to that.
Give him the B. Fuck the.
All right, fine. We'll
Pick
put him
number
at
three,
low
my
B,
lord.
but at this point, I think he's probably the lowest ranked.
Or whatever. I'll take it.
We have Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. C.
Yeah. Kinda has no personality.
My
C.
problem.
Yeah.
Never mind, we might have another low ranked. My problem with Demon Slayer is everyone who talks about Demon Slayer and says like it's so good, they always mention the animation. Yes, the animation is gorgeous. Story and characters are kind of basic.
Yeah.
Like, I do enjoy a good fight scene, don't get me wrong, and I do enjoy when it's really well animated, but I can think of other series, even like Shonen or otherwise, that have really good animation. Maybe not as good, but I also give more of a fuck about the characters. Tanjiro he's fine. Like he's
He's
passable.
Wonder Bread.
Yeah, he's kind of Wonder Bread. He's fine for what the series is, but like, there's really nothing about him that makes me go, yeah, I really want to know more. But I dropped it because I was just like, there's better
Same.
shows I can watch. Like, I could just watch an AMV of the coolest fights and get more out of it than watching this show. I've tried giving Demon Slayer more chances too. Like, it's very pretty. I understand. Everyone says like, "Oh, it's super nice." Yes, I like watching the fights. I want to care about the world and characters and story, but I don't.
You can't make me want to care about a series when the main character is just boring as fuck, and your main female literally has a muzzle on.
I do like her more though.
I like her more. She has a muzzle on, and I like her more than the main character.
Yeah, but at least because she has more personality. She's allowed to be more personable. She has more moments of
But she
actually.
can talk. What do you mean? That's why. It's
Yeah.
the Neo effect. You know, she can't talk, so she's just fucking. They make her express more
Yeah,
and just have her stand around and be cute.
yeah, and it works because people love cute things.
Yeah,
Some
and then
people love too
Tanjiro is
much.
just like, I am Big Brother. That is my character. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that is kind of his character. Does anyone have anything besides C?
I'll put him in B.
Okay.
And his powers, they
yeah, but-
look.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry,
go
go
ahead,
on. Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll finish then. And his powers are also like booty too. It's like, okay, sword but water, and then it's sword but fire. Wow, what a twist!
I was just saying, like, what was his name from?
gonna be like,
So we're having Zabuza, but just not evil.
It's Zabuza with a lamer sword.
Shit.
just
Zabuza, but
looks
less
pretty.
interesting. Because I actually like
Zabuza
Zabuza.
with yeah, exactly. Zabuza with a facial scar. That's the only, recognizable thing about the character. That and his fuck ass checkered pattern green hakama.
It is iconic, but it's also kind of weird.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just don't fuck with him. I give him like fucking D or a C. Oh, you just a D for dead ass bitch.
Noah, did you go?
I'd say C.
All right.
He's a very unremarkable protagonist.
Sorry, Demon Slayer
Bowling in
fans,
the house.
but Tanjiro is the lowest ranked character in this list, sitting at C. I actually I said sorry, but I'm kind of not.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, your character's so ass.
He's not ass.
He's just there.
not. He's just barely a character.
Yeah.
If barely a character is your margin of like how good he is, then like fucking yeah, that's just
Look,
ass.
I'll take a barely a character over a complete ass character like Natsu.
Anyway, before we get into another fight,
That's fair. That's a fair assessment, actually.
we don't stoke the flames. We have the last character, Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen.
No opinion.
He's like,
Would you give a ranking, Noah, or just say like B or C?
Yeah, I give him an F.
Is that like
Just
true?
Thing. No. I don't even know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I'll probably put him at A. I do like Itadori quite a bit. I love like his arc of just trying to figure out his own purpose, kind of, and realizing like his own mistakes, and then the world is just like, cool, all this happiness. No, you get to suffer now. Just everything constantly beating him down, and he's still like pushing through it because it's a very dark series. Granted, it is part of the reason why I have lost a bit of interest in Jujutsu Kaisen, because I feel like it's a little. It's not to say that getting too dark is a bad thing, because Berserk is the same way, but I think like with Berserk it handles it a lot better.
It gets a bit lazy after Shibuya.
Yeah, the Shibuya arc was, and also just a lot of characters like, cool, this character I really liked, they could do few cool things. Now they're dead, you know. Like we have like what, 4
Are
characters
we
left?
talking about? Are we
I
talking about a Kamige kill?
think like 10% of the cast is left.
Yeah, like just about.
Something like that.
But yeah, I mean, I like Itadori. I do think his arc overall is quite interesting, and he's one of my favorite parts of Jujutsu Kaisen. But it's probably like low A. I'd put him at. I also like his design. I like the jacket.
Yeah, I think I agree with you pretty much on everything you said about the character. I just feel like I would rank him more on B because I just don't like him as much.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, it's more like I don't like the series because I'm not the biggest fan of these power scalar ass series.
That's fair.
Like, it's like a fucking manual. Like, I don't want to read a fucking manual or a wiki page as the chapter.
Admittedly, the explanations of how the power works sometimes get a bit like
Yeah.
crazy.
They get overly detailed at times, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
As a character himself, I think I'm just gonna settle on high B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom, I think you're probably the only other person who's had any experience with Jujutsu Kaisen.
I like Itadori and how he's a cog in the machine and he's destined to die after he's done everything. But the more it goes on, the less he's in the story. Even in the final arc, I think he's been like just center of attention maybe 2 or 3 times. I'm just guessing, but it's really hard to say because I think he has good moments, but everyone just overshadows him, and I guess that's the point of his character.
Why are we talking about Natsu again?
Jesus Christ.
Are we gonna
Well, no one can overshadow him now. They're all dead.
The problem with JJK is it's everything happens around Gojo instead of Yuji.
And now,
Yeah.
especially with the most recent reveal, just,
Honestly, it kind of says a lot that I know who Gojo is, but I don't know who you guys are talking about is.
Gojo is definitely the
Yeah,
most iconic
that's
part
fair.
of that series.
Everybody cosplay as him.
He is my favorite character, which is also one of the things that hurts. Because if anyone who knows about what happens, you know what happens. Looking at you, Tom.
Yeah. Big ass cube.
I'm giving him a C just because I haven't seen the show, but it's sad that I know who Gojo is over the
I
other
think
one.
Gojo's like the most popular anime character right now for new people.
Right now, yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually gonna give him a C because he's heavily overshadowed compared to other protagonists.
Didn't
Like-
fucking Megan Thee Stallion cosplay as Gojo?
I think she might have, yeah. Which says a lot about Yuji.
Exactly. At least he and Natsu can share like hair dye secrets. I don't fucking know.
They do have similar hair. Fuck, you're right. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that.
Strawberry.
And
Oh,
similar
no,
MO
he's
to fighting.
right.
Like,
Oh, in
punching
that case,
shit.
the D.
True. But, now imagine if they
Let's see if
switched
I will.
places.
That'd be something.
That'd be horrifying. I can't tell if I feel bad for them or good for them. Anyway, neither. Yeah.
Indifference.
Indifference. Noah, you said C. Tom, what did you say for ranking?
I guess it'd be.
Okay. And Allie, do you have an opinion or no?
I also will agree with Tom on this. I'm also going to go with B.
All right, so that puts our final ranking for Itadori at B. And with this, I believe our highest ranked character is Ichigo.
Yeah!
Actually,
He's a dick super eye patch wolf.
it is a tie. It is a tie between Ichigo and Midoriya.
Wow, okay.
Still eat a dick!
They both
still eat
both
it.
of them
Wait,
both of them got
wait,
3
wait,
S tiers and 2 A tiers. Huh?
Damn.
I said
I
B.
should've- Oh.
Wait, for Deku?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said A.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, I did say A. My bad. I was thinking of somebody different.
words are hard.
Oh.
Our lowest ranked character is Tanjiro at C, the only character in C.
Barely counts as one.
Fair. We have Goku and Luffy both sitting at A. And then most everyone else, actually everyone else is at B tier. I believe our highest ranked B tier might be Naruto. Let me look. Yes,
I thought it was
because
A tier, right?
well, we had three, and for Naruto, 3 people said B, 2 people said A, put him at high
Okay.
B. Natsu is at low B, Denji is at mid B, and Asta is also at low B. So the final ranking, I believe, is Ichigo and Midoriya at the top. Then it is Goku. Actually, no. Then it's Luffy. Then Goku. Then Naruto. Then I believe it would be. Hold on. It might be Natsu. No, it's Itadori and then Natsu and then. Either way, Tanjiro sucks. That's the end of it.
Tanjiro sucks.
Sorry, everybody. But I like doing these. I want to do more of like probably less
And
basic
Ruby Rose
ideas.
is F tier.
Who's F tier?
Ruby Rose.
Fair.
Yes.
Oh, that Ruby?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. Sucks being mid.
Oh my god.
She wishes she was mid.
Just by mentioning Ruby, I've probably gained 10 extra viewers.
Hell yeah.
You're not wrong.
If there's a show
Just
that I
put
love
her in the
shitting on more
thumbnail.
than again.
Put
You
in
know,
the thumbnail
you know what?
at the
For shits
bottom.
and giggles, what do we rank Ruby at?
Oh.
H tier.
H tier.
Damn. I honestly don't hate her. I would just say
I'm
I like
leaning-
her more than Tanjiro, so I would just say like whatever above Tanjiro is.
I'm leaning towards C.
High C, low B, something like that.
The thing that sucks is that she gets worse as the series.
But she's also of her team probably the one I hate the least.
But she does get better in Volume 9.
Until
she
they
doesn't.
until they abandon
Yeah, she
the
does
arc.
at the end.
No, fuck that. No way.
She has a
No,
better arc,
no.
and then they kind of stop doing it at the end.
Her arc ends with, "Hey, all that shit you did, you did the good thing. You know, you kind of destroyed Atlas and man. You know what? You did good because mommy said so when you were two."
The problem with the arc in Volume 9 was it started out really good, then they kind of pulled the rug out. And I feel like because they in a lot of ways they ended it too early, and now where the fuck are they gonna go with it now?
Yeah.
You know, like if they
we
had
had to have we had to have Justice League X Ruby, right?
Oh my fucking.
Everybody was asking for that. Yeah, like all those sales from that comic no one bought. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's a good thing Ruby died. And no, I'm not talking about the series. She died and then came back.
Rip
No,
Rooster's teeth.
Rip Rooster Teeth.
Fuck
You were cool
Yeah,
in the 2000s and
yeah.
2010s, then you sucked.
Rest in pieces, motherfucker. Cluck cluck.
Fuck.
Cluck cluck.
Cluck cluck, all you fucks.
Hey, Yamba.
God damn. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's play the thing. Where is it?
Goddamn!
Perfect.
Hey, Yamba.
Damn, but I've noticed there's the "b" at the end of it, which
Yeah.
still don't know where that's from, and no one's
Add the
gonna tell me until I
buh
make
at
them
the
correct.
end just to make it, just to add more emphasis. Like, damn, buh.
Goddamn.
Stay tuned in the next episode where Allie and Tom are not here and we get the shit on or praise it, depending on how you feel.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because you cut out.
Damn.
That poor microphone.
Fuck this mic. In fact,
Love I could hear him moving it.
He's gently putting it down because it's the only one he has.
So to be fair, me bringing my mic to Puerto Rico probably convinced a few people to buy the same kind of mic.
Everybody and their grandma was talking about that.
I swear. Because it was a last minute thing too, because I remember just like trying to sleep, and at one point I was just like, I texted John, should I bring my mic? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. And I got up, put it in. It was the last thing I packed. And apparently it was like the most important decision I made.
yeah, it's more important than you being there.
Goddamn!
And with that, we're gonna end it with me crying because Noah's a bitch.
Oh no, don't cry, Sean. I love the Sean.
Thank you. Love you.
You
Too.
love Jeremy?
I like Jeremy too.
We don't.
He's nice.
We don't love you.
You said Deshaun. That's his middle name.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, we
he's
don't
Deshaun.
love you, Noah.
Emotional damage.
Thank you guys so much for
Goddamn!
joining. I don't have an outro for these. Or if I did, I forgot what it was because it's been several months. Sorry that we were gone, but now we're back until I inevitably go on a hiatus because I'm bad at keeping up with things.
Oh, I know
I
how
don't
the
feel
outro
like that
goes.
sometimes.
What's the outro for you got? Fuck you.
Black Clover.
My hero? What?
Seven Deadly Sins? That's the Seven Deadly Sins outro.
Basically, that fucking pedo shit.
Seven
fuck
Deadly
that.
Pedophiles?
Literally
Seven
pedo shit.
7 Deadly Grimmers.
I will send you to Jesus.
It could be worse. It could be Rent a Girlfriend.
So
Oh.
Oh!
That's
would
just
rather
torture.
watch-
I wouldn't ask anyone
I
to
would
do
rather
that.
watch Rent a Girlfriend over fucking.
Season 3. Or just on it. I don't know.
I would watch it over Ruby. Ayo.
What would you rather watch? Rent a Girlfriend or Volume 5 Ruby?
Volume 5 of Ruby.
Honestly, same though.
No, because
I don't even think
Volume 5
is that bad.
Volume 5 is when I could at least, in general,
Volume
say
5
it was...
the worst.
No.
No.
No. I would say like
Yeah.
7.
Seven's
No.
yeah, seven's fucking off.
7 pissed me off
And
to
how-
high hell.
I would rank.
hell,
I would
half
rank
of
8
6 is
below
worse.
7.
Half of 6 is worse than 5.
6 is
Okay,
worse.
now we're
no,
ranking the volumes.
no one can attest to this. 6 is the first time that I almost got up and left.
What the fuck? I liked 6.
It was like one of the
Alright.
first episodes. I remember something happened. It was with them, like it was with a fight against Ozpin. I was like, I can't do this. I hate everyone. What the fuck? And I started getting up. No one's like, you're not leaving. We're committing.
No wait. No, Volume 8's the worst.
No, that's
Volume
fair.
8's the worst.
I'd say
Volume
it's the
eight.
second worst. I still hate Volume 5 more.
I don't see why Volume 5 is so hated.
Nothing
Like,
happened!
it's better than everything being fucking ruined.
That's what happened in Volume 3!
Volume 3 was
Volume 3 was good until it ended.
Volume 3 is a shit ending.
It is a shit.
Like
ending.
all the other volumes.
Actually, yeah.
They never have a good finale. They really don't have a good finale. Holy shit! I forgot we
up?
mentioned that.
Yeah, no, Ruby does not have a good finale in any of its seasons.
Oh, you said finale. I thought you said alley.
Yeah,
Now I'm really
there's no
trying to
good
think of
alley.
like each of the endings, but yeah, you're right. It never really had a good ending on any
I'm
of them.
gonna. If we are finished, I'm gonna go find some dinner.
Okay.
Well, we'll bookmark
Same.
this. We'll book.
Yeah,
you know
we'll-
what? We'll have a bonus episode. Get the other two out of here. We'll fucking.
We'll
We'll go.
we'll do a discussion of Ruby at some point because it can technically count as anime if I want to define it loosely enough. And I also
They
don't
counted
care.
as Western anime,
Dude,
whatever the
Ruby,
fuck that
Ruby
means.
is one of your more popular videos on your anime channel. I think it counts.
That's fair.
No, there's Goran Lagan.
Yeah, that I mean I think currently
Well, Gurren Lagann's clearly anime.
the second most viewed video on my channel is How Strong is Simone. I think it's sitting around 21,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, I'm gonna go find some dinner. I might be around later, depending if you guys are calling, but if not, I will talk with you guys later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I still don't have an outro for these, so
Just say something random after 5 seconds of silence. That's all I do.
something random. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck you.